Hi students, welcome to Adhima online class for 12th mathematics. Now see exercise 12.1 fourth question. Let A is equal to the set value A plus root 5B, where A comma B are Z. Z means set of all integer. So A, B are set of all integer, then A plus multiple of root 5 into B. In this format, as the elements are A, the set values belongs to in A. This set, check whether the usual multiplication is a binary operation on A. Binary means we can take this format two elements. After that, multiple usual multiplication, it is binary or not. Solution: let A is equal to the set value A plus root 5B, comma AB belongs to integers. So here binary operation is what? Usual multiplication. Let take XY belongs to A in this set. Okay, X is equal to this format A plus root 5 into B, where A, B are integers. Okay, Y is what? C plus root 5 into D. C plus root 5 into D. So for every C, D are integers. Okay, now usual multiplication, product of this x, y is equal to A plus root 5 into B into C plus root 5 into D. So now ordinary multiplication, A into C, and then AD root 5. Next BC root 5. Next root 5 into root 5, 5 into BD. Okay, now again combine this format, AC 5 root 5. These are not involving irrational number. That means 5 root B root 5 B D AC. Combine these two, and then take root 5 common, AD plus BC. Okay, that is one integer. It is also integer. In this integer multiplied by irrational value root 5. Okay, since A B C D belongs to Z. Okay, so AC 5 BD and then AD BC are integers. Okay, sum of these two integer, sum of these two also integers. Okay, these are also integers. So in this format, this is format of this. Okay, so therefore XY is belongs to A. XY belongs to A. So this format is again belongs to this set. So yes, the given question, yes. Check whether the usual multiplication is binary operation on A. Yes. Usual multiplication is binary operation on A. Usual multiplication is a binary operation on A. Okay, which is very simple one, students. Students, now see exercise 12.1, fifth question, first subdivision. Define on operation star on Q as follows. Here the set is what? Q. Binary operator is star. So A star B is equal to A plus B by 2, where A, B are belongs to Q. Examine the closure, commutative and associative properties are satisfied by star on Q. So we have to prove closure axiom, commutative and then associative properties. Okay. Here binary operator is star and then set is Q. Okay, solution given star is defined as A star B equal to A plus B by 2 for every A comma B belongs to Q. So first we have to write closure property. So we have to take two elements. Let A comma B belongs to Q. So addition, that means in Q A plus B is belongs to Q. So by also Q. So A plus B by 2 is also belongs to Q. So therefore A plus B by 2 is what? Star. A star B is also belongs to Q. So star is binary operation or closure axiom on Q. So therefore closure property is true. Next commutative property, let A comma B belongs to Q. Already we see properties closure as commutative, associative, identity, inverse. There are 4 properties. Here we have proved 3 properties. So next commutative property, let A comma B belongs to Q. A star B is equal to what? Star definition A plus B by 2. So we can write A plus B is equal to what? B plus A by 2. So this term is what? B star A. So A star B is equal to B star A. This term is R equal. So star is commutative on Q. So commutative property is true. Okay. Next, associative property. Associative property we can prove three elements are we want. Let A comma B comma C belongs to Q. So take this A star of B star C is equal to what? A star. Here the star operator B star C. We can write what? This B star C. This format A star B is equal to A plus B by 2. So therefore A star of B plus C by 2. If you remove star, then B plus C by 2. Again you use star property. This term are considered B term. So A star of B plus C by 2. We can write this A plus B. B means B plus C by 2 by the whole divided by 2. The whole divided by 2. We can cross multiply 2A plus B plus C by 2 into 2 is 4. That means 2A plus B plus C by 4. Take equation number 1. And the next brace change. So A star B of star C. So here the binary operator. First we solve this. A plus B by 2 star C. Again this term is considered first term, that is A star C. How to write this? A plus B by 2, that is A term plus and then C term by 2. So we cross multiply A plus B plus 2C by 2 into 2, that is 4. A plus B plus 2C by 4, that is equation number 2. So from 1 and 2, these two are not equal. See here 2A, here A. Here C, here 2C. So these two are not equal. So from 1 and 2, we get A star of B star C is not equal to A star B of star C. So therefore this is not equal. So therefore star is not associative. Star is not associative. So the associative property is not true. The associative property is not true. It is very easy one, students. We have to solve closure, commutative, associative. Closure and commutative are true, but associative is not satisfied. Okay. Okay, friends. Now see exercise 12.1, second subdivision. Define on operation star on Q as follows. A star B equal to A plus B by 2. So where A comma B belongs to Q, examine the existence of identity and the existence of inverse for the operation star on Q. Solution: star is defined as A star B equal to A plus B by 2 for every A comma B belongs to Q. Okay. So that is the star operator defined. So existence of identity property already we know through this heading this. Let A belongs to Q. Take this A belongs to Q. Let E is the identity element in Q. So by the definition of identity is what? A star E equal to A, which is equal to E star A. So now take one part only. So by the definition of star, A star E, we can write here A star B is what? A plus B by 2. So same manner, A plus E by 2 is equal to A. So cross multiply, A plus E is equal to 2A, take it A another side, E is equal to 2A minus A is what? A, E is equal to A. So here the element, identity element is equal to arbitrary element. So therefore, but the identity element is unique. Identity element is unique. In before class we see that topic, that is the theorem. Okay. Next, here the identity element is unique in the each set. Okay. So here A equal to E, which is not unique. That is those are equal. So the identity axiom is not satisfied. The identity element is not satisfied on Q. Okay. So the existence of inverse property, if the identity axiom is not satisfied, we cannot discuss inverse axiom. So therefore, the identity axiom is not satisfied in this. Okay, the identity axiom is not satisfied, so we cannot discuss inverse axiom. Okay.